Good evening, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, the class of 2026. As most of you know, I'm not exactly the best at public speaking, so please just stick with me. There were a lot of different directions I thought about taking with this speech. I thought about it so much actually that I waited until Sunday to start writing it, but it'll work out. There's a word that I like to think about a lot, and that word is sonder. The realization that each passerby has a life as vivid and complex as your own. At first, it just sounds like an interesting word, but the more I think about it, the more I realized it perfectly describes this moment. For most of my life, I thought success meant having everything figured out. Perfect grades, perfect confidence, and a perfect future mapped out step by step. But standing here today, I don't think success is perfection anymore. I think success is showing up even when things get difficult. Like the students who worked jobs after school and still made it to class in the morning, or the people who had their own struggles but didn't tell anyone, or the teachers who stayed after hours to help us understand one more problem before a test. It's the parents, grandparents, siblings, and friends who encouraged us when we doubted ourselves. None of us got here alone. And while tonight celebrates achievement, I think it should also celebrate resilience, because our class knows what it means to adapt. We know what it means to face uncertainty. We know how quickly plans can change, how stressful the future can feel, and how easy it is to compare ourselves to everyone else around us. But despite all that, we still made it. Every single person in this graduating class has a story nobody else fully sees. Different struggles, different sacrifices, and different dreams. Some people here had to overcome obstacles most of us will never fully understand, while others are still figuring out who they are. Some people have known exactly what path they wanted to take their life for a while now, while others are walking into the future without a clear plan. And I think that's okay, because life is not a race where everyone starts and finishes at the same time. As we move on from here, some of us will go to college, or go straight to the workforce, or the military, or TCAT, or just try to figure it out. And the truth is, there's not one singular right path. The people sitting beside you today will go in completely different directions, and that's what makes this moment meaningful. For one last time, all of our stories are in the same place. What matters is not whether your path looks impressive to everyone else. What matters is that it means something to you. So as we leave this chapter behind, I hope we remember more than grades, awards, and rankings. I hope we remember the small moments, like the conversations in the hallway, the people who believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves, the laughter during class when we were supposed to be serious, and the nights we thought we'd never get through. Most importantly, the friendships we made without realizing how important they would be in the future. Because those are the memories that matter most. Class of 2026, no matter where life takes us next, I hope we continue to show up for ourselves and for the people around us. I hope we continue to grow, to learn, and to support one another even after tonight. Most of all, I hope we remember that success is not about being perfect. It's about perseverance, it's about resilience, and it's about continuing forward even when the future feels uncertain. Now, I told myself that I would not end this speech on a quote since I learned I was giving a speech. But the more I thought about it, the more it felt right, so I am going to end it off with a quote. Life is like a painting. Don't hand the paintbrush to someone else. Paint your own story. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.